Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here with Fred and Lulu, and we're going to demonstrate all the obedience commands she's learned here at school. We're first going to start off by introducing the training equipment. Fred's got a standard 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to make a correction. And the only correction we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar. Now that's the second piece of equipment. Now Lulu's been fitted with her very own collar. We'll show you how to properly put that on and use it tomorrow when she comes home. Now if you notice, she's sitting very nicely at Fred's left. The first command that we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is properly walking on the leash, and the command is Lulu heel. Now at this point she's got a job to do, and you'll notice she stays even with Fred's left leg. She's not forging ahead or lagging behind, and whenever you stop walking with her to cross the street, to talk to someone, she just should automatically sit, and that is what we call our automatic sit, just like she did there for Fred. Nice automatic sit. Now the next command we're going to show you is a stay command. The stay command is a hand and a voice command. Fred uses the flat of his left hand, a couple inches from her muzzle, and the one-word firm command to stay. Now your sit stays should start off at roughly 30 seconds to a minute, working up to about 3 minutes. So you'll be practicing all of these things at home. Keep your training sessions relatively short, 10 to 15 minutes. And when Fred returns back to her, you're going to notice he walks all the way around Lulu. She should hold that until Fred gives her another command. He gives her a pat on the head for praise, and we'll heel her out of that. So that is our sit stay. Again, start off at 30 seconds, working up to about 3 minutes. There's a nice automatic sit. And with your larger breeds, they tend to have a little bit harder time sitting, a little bit slower. So you'll notice Fred gives her a second or so. She does end up sitting very nicely. And then Fred's heels her out of that. Now you'll notice Fred's demeanor is very, very mild-mannered, very calm. She doesn't need to be overexcited doing this training. You don't need to overpraise her. Praise is important, but not too much. And Fred puts her into another sit-stay, using his left hand, the one-word firm command to stay. Now, instead of returning back to her this time, we're going to do the recall, or what we call our come command. Fred uses her name, lightens the tone of his voice, and she's been trained to come back to you and sit. This helps from jumping and doing all that stuff that you guys don't like. And then he starts heeling again. Remember, you can practice this inside or outside. It's important to do both. Nice automatic sit. Fred changes direction. She stays right there with him. And again, I don't know if you've even seen Fred really have to give a correction with Lulu. She's very, very soft, very sweet. She's done a really nice job here at school. Nice automatic sit. Fred's going to demonstrate that stay command and the recall command again. You can lengthen out that sit stay. As far as distance, she should come back to you again, automatically sit for you. Fred gets her back to heel position. And then we're going to set up for the down commands. And just like with your sit stay, there's 2 of them. We do a down from heel position, and then we do our down from a distance. Now your down stays can last longer than your sit stays, starting at 2 or 3 minutes, working up to about 5 minutes. All of these help with your dog's attention span, maturity, ability to control themselves when other people are dogs. So this is our down from heel position. Fred uses the flat of his left hand, the one-word firm command to down. Now, as you know, with Lulu's, temperament, she's very soft and very submissive. So sometimes or occasionally she'll have a tendency to want to kind of roll over on her back like she's wanting belly rubs. So this is down from heel position. Then when Fred returns back, just like he did with the sit stay, he's going to walk all the way around her. She should hold that down until he gives her a command, which she did very, very nicely. And then Fred tells her to heel. And you notice with his heeling, she's not pulling, she's not lagging behind, forging ahead. Now obviously there's not distractions like she's used to. There's no other dogs or people and things like that. So we will show you tomorrow how to work with her around other distractions. but we also recommend that you build up to more and more distractions as well. Nice automatic sit. Fred gives her the down command, tells her to stay, and then walks away. Again, if you're working indoors, you can drop the leash, you can extend those down stays as far as the distance and the time. And then Fred will use the recall command from here. Lulu, come, lightens the tone of his voice, praises her as she walks in, and she automatically sits, which is very, very nice. Gets her back to heel position. And then we're going to set up for our last command, which is our down from a distance. Now this will be where Fred puts her into a sit stay, goes out to the end of the leash, will turn to face her and use his right hand and the one-word firm command to down. Now this video is going to be a little over 6 minutes, so if you just doubled this in time with Lulu and practice with her, that would be ideal. If you can do it every day, that would be ideal as well. Fred uses his right hand,
Down.
the one-word firm command to down.
Down.
Now, if you didn't hear Fred, he said no, gave her the command one more time, and she listened. He didn't have to he gave a verbal correction as opposed to a correction on the training collar. And that was the only mistake she made in that video. So she did a really, really nice job here at school. We're very proud of her. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you for using Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer. You guys have a great day.